Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. Amira Alvarez is our guest today on CallumConnects. Amira is the founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman, a global coaching company helping thousands of driven women in the workplace, entrepreneurs and self-employed professionals achieve their financial breakthrough.
One of the biggest hurdles I faced as an entrepreneur was directly following getting divorced and moving several times. On the one hand, these were very positive, consciously chosen life events that were moving me forward, and I chose them. I wanted them. On the other hand, as amicable as a divorce can be and as easy as moving can be when it's well organized and executed, they are two of the biggest life events that throw people for a loop. So recognizing that, I had to recognize what was happening for me after these life events. For me, the loop, if you will, affected my bottom line. Okay, my sales started flatlining. I had bills to pay and I had a financial obligation to my ex to pay, as I previously was the primary breadwinner in our relationship. And I really also wanted to set up a new life that was luxurious and great and next level. But I wasn't keeping up. It was absolutely daunting. And it became this tumbleweed, this domino effect, this down the rabbit hole of, financial crisis, really. And here's what I did. From a practical, tactical perspective, I evaluated past sales. I really looked at my numbers. What was the pattern there? What had been working that isn't what I'm doing right now? And where were the sales coming from in the past? What were people buying in the past? Where were they entering my world? I looked at all those different things. And you know what? What I thought was the right course to take wasn't. What I was doing previously wasn't what I was doing now. And it wasn't what I thought, which meant I had been focused on the wrong things. So this is why it's so important to have metrics and to review them. And I tell my clients all the time to make love to the numbers. Make love to them. You have to fall in love with your numbers. Even if they're not telling you what you want them to tell you, as in that life is grand and the cash is flowing, you have to have records of what works and what doesn't work. So you need to know your numbers. So I doubled down on what was previously working, and that started to work again for me. So that was a big breakthrough. But it wasn't instantaneous and it wasn't overnight. And I really had to stay persistent and not go into scarcity thinking. And I did that by relying on my understanding of universal law, particularly the law of polarity, which says, if the desire is felt, the supply is ready to appear. Now, there's more to the law of polarity, but for today, I want you to know that if you have true desire, the supply is there waiting for it to come in, but you have to take the right actions. But if the desire is not true, if it's not a true desire, you will block it from coming in, from taking the action to make manifest what you want. So that meant that if I really wanted to break through this immediate cash flow crisis, I had to figure out how to really want, not just on a superficial level, wanting what I wanted, which was more sales, better income, but to do that on an internal emotional level as well. And this required that I identify what was in the way there. And if I'm fully transparent with you all, it was letting go of the subconscious resentment I had paying that marital settlement agreement and stepping out on my own. Once I recognized that, it was smooth sailing.
The biggest hurdle I faced was when the company my partner and I built from scratch came under attack and more than $250 million of value was destroyed. If you would like to learn more about that and how I came back from it, sign up at CallumLane.com.